viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Monday, 16th May, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, local netball league on the way. And in our feature for this evening, Tricalia's Child Development Center hosts the award ceremony. We'll take this break and I'll be right back.
My wife and I have been in the Caribbean, living, working, traveling for the better part of 40 years. 9 years ago, we ended up on Nevis. And we're very glad we did. Decided to move here permanently a few years ago. Beautiful beaches that are virtually empty, so the beach is like your own. The experiences as an investor was quite seamless, actually. It's the local people were a joy to deal with, very positive. And that's one of the highlights of Nevis too, just wonderful people to deal with. What's keeping us here is the way of life. One of the big reasons is because it still has a feeling of being somewhat undiscovered. It's quite an eye-opener that there's still something like this exists on this planet. The local produce, what they normally call ground provisions, are outstandingly good. Tomatoes in particular are wonderful. They still taste like a real tomato. We can source most of our produce for the restaurant locally. We've got a handful of farmers we deal with, and even the roadside people on the market have great product. We're developing our restaurant into a 12-month business as opposed to a 6-month business. The local people enjoy going out just as much as the tourists, so it's very rewarding to get local people coming to the restaurant in a good number and getting a nice balance. As I say, it's been gratifying and rewarding.
Well, I'm back, and we start with the big ball netball. The St. leg of the Federal Netball League shut off on Saturday, 14th May at the Pamela Tyson Netball Complex. After an impressive opening ceremony, 2 games were played. The results were Game 1, Newtown Ballers 36, that is, Cuscab Coca-Cola Shamrock 2, they got 14. Game 2, Keon Pacers 16, Aqua Ballers 4. Now to cricket on the local scene. It was another exciting contest in the ongoing local cricket tournament being hosted by the Nevis Cricket Association. On Saturday, 14th May, Brownhill engaged Highlights 1 on home turf in Brownhill. Highlights 1 batted first and got to 167 for 9 in 35 overs. Patrice Nesbitt Jr. led the way with a well-played 44. Brownhill, in response, despite a fine half-century from Anand Bim, seemed to be all done and dusted at 130 for 8. However, 2 youngsters in Kenron Freeman and Kaim Sadler put together a crucial 30 runs partnership, and the Brownhill supporters were buzzing with the score on 160 for 8. Then it happened. Sadler was run out by Light Brown, and Gade Harry followed suit soon after, run out for 1. Brownhill all out for 161 runs. Summary scores: Highlights 1, 167 for 9 in 35 overs, Patrice Nesbitt 44, Mikhail Louis 28, Adrian Williams 20, Anand Bim 3 for 27, Shai Tyson 2 for 18, Tiger Brown 2 for 25. Laborde and Gade Harry picked up 1 wicket each. Brownhill 161 all out in 34.4 overs, Anand Bim 50, Hosea Pluck 19, Shai Tyson 17, Kaim Sadler 16, Light Brown 2 for 24, Amari Jones 2 for 27, Adrian Williams 2 for 33, Jefferson Louis 1 wicket each. Highlights International 1, they won by 6 runs. Man of the match, Light Brown. And in some sad news, Australian cricket great Andrew Symonds has died aged 46, sparking a renewed outpouring of grief in a year of tragedy for the sport. The popular former all-rounder was killed in a car accident in Hervey Range outside Townsville in Queensland on Saturday night. Queensland police said emergency services attempted to revive Symonds after his car left the road and rolled after 11 p.m. However, he died of his injuries, police said in a statement. The forensic crash unit is investigating. Symonds is survived by wife Laura and children Chloe and Billy. Former teammates and friends led emotional tributes to the cult figure on Sunday morning. Horrendous news to wake up to. Utterly devastated. We are all going to miss you, mate, Jason Gillespie wrote. Adam Gilchrist simply said, "This really hurts." Symonds' death comes after Australian cricket icons Rod Marsh and Shane Warne died within days of each other in March. Man, this year has just been heartbreaking for all. Cricket family and fans just in shock. So many gone too soon, former Australian international Trent Copeland wrote. Roy was one of the main reasons I wanted to play cricket, wear zinc, and just generally play sport with a smile. Simons played 26 Test matches between 2004 and 2008, while appearing in 198 one-day internationals and 14 T20s. His 26 Test matches yielded 1,462 runs at 40.61 and 24 wickets, while he smashed 5,088 runs and took 133 wickets in the one-day format. Now to football. Goals galore in the SKNFA Division 1 matches at Warner Park last Thursday. More in this SKNFA report.
Davis Construction Lodge Patriots demolished the depleted Molineux FC on Thursday evening at the Warner Park in the SKNFA Division 1 action. 17 goals to 1. Molineux started the match with only 7 players and held down for the first half as best as they could, going down only 4-1 by half-time. Goal scorers for Lodge: Kimbo Romney in the 10th minute, Alex Saunders scoring a hat-trick in the 24th, 56th and 69th minutes, Nazim Huggins scoring twice in the 39th and 58th minutes, Jamalvis Rollins scoring a hat-trick as well in the 41st, 49th and 64th minutes, Zaire Morton scoring twice in the 60th and 72nd minutes, Wendell Nanton scoring 2 goals in the 66th and 81st minutes, Steve Campbell scoring a hat-trick in the 79th, 85th and 86th minutes, and Calvert Shiverton in the 90th minute. The lone goal for Molineux came from Ethan Green in the 32nd minute. That match was quickly followed by Rivers of Living Water versus Newton Ground, Rivers having a field day with Newton Ground, 7-0. Cadney Hobson scoring the 4th minute, Jamari Williams in the 42nd minute, Khalif Nisbet scoring a hat-trick in the 53rd, 76th and 89th minutes, Leroy Stevens in the 69th minute, and Jermaine Pemberton in the 88th minute. Ricky Tyson, a player with Rivers, said ball movement was key to their victory.
Togetherness, passing around the ball, moving around the ball. You know, the guys ain't had much football playing, so we had to move around the ball, let the ball do the work and not doing so much running. And that worked for us today. Well, we just have to work on it, you know, one game at a time. There's some room for us to reach in the playoff, but we just have to work on it one game at a time, try to get the win, and, you know, hopefully we get into the 4.
Coach of Newton Ground, Kevin Gerald, said more work needs to be done in the team's defense.
Well, the back 4, we got to work some more in the back 4, tactically. And dead balls and set pieces, corner kicks, defending.
Division 1 continues on Tuesday with matches at the Kim Collins Stadium.
Well, thank you so much, Andre. We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
Welcome to Nevis.
It's easy to believe that all Caribbean islands are the same until you visit Nevis.
Nevis is the Caribbean of a bygone era.
You will enjoy a most intimate vacation on Nevis. You're only a stranger here once.
We offer exclusive and barefoot luxury stays.
With only 400 hotel rooms, our island may be exclusive.
But the warm, genuine and friendly welcome is just everywhere.
We look forward to meeting you.
Visit nevisisland.com.
Well, I'm back, and tonight athletics is in the spotlight. Just as the Gulf Insurance Interprimary Award ceremony was held a few weeks after the event, so too the Tricalia's Child Development Center held its award ceremony a few weeks after its sports meet was held. The award ceremony was held on the afternoon of Friday, 13th May at the institution's compound. Present were Chairman of the Board of Directors, Mr. Alistair Thompson, other board members, parents, teachers, and of course the adorable student athletes. Principal Miss Tricia Williams chaired the proceedings, and all of the children received medals and gifts. Let's take in this.
Good afternoon, everybody. Special good afternoon to the chairman of the board of TCDC, Mr. Alistair Thompson, and we have some board members around. Good afternoon. Members of staff, parents, students, special guests, good afternoon. This afternoon we are here. They said every good thing must come to an end. And so this afternoon we are going to finally close off our sports season with the prize giving ceremony. At this time I'm going to ask Alistair Thompson to open with a word of prayer, please.
Father, for your many blessings, we give you thanks. You said to everything there is a season And God, the season for sports is finally going to be over this afternoon. So we ask your blessing on this afternoon proceeding. We thank you, God, for the children, their parents, the teachers. God, we thank you for this facility. I pray, God, that your blessings would continue to be upon it. Take full control, I pray, this afternoon in Jesus' name.
On Sports Day, we would have hosted a raffle. And at this time, we're going to call the winners. Third, Kamala, come please. You're going to distribute the prizes for us. So, third place, we had Nandi Busu. So she will come and get her prize. Go in front. Go in front. No. Go in front. It stays there. All right, thank you very much. Second prize, we had Colin Archibald Jr., and he would have won a puppy. So he will collect that off camera, though. First prize, we had Jerose Walters, and she got a dinner for two at Yatman's Grill. Is she here? Okay, she's not here. Okay, moving right along. Okay, we also had a Spirit Week winner, and at this time I'm gonna announce the winner. What's going on? Oh, we are gonna call Jaden Claxton, who is the winner of the Spirit Week challenge. All right, congratulations, Jaden. Okay, we're moving right into our sports meet, and at Tricalia's Child Development Center, I'm going to let you know that they are all winners. So every child will get a prize this afternoon, along with a participation medal. Okay, and first we're going to call Kiara Glasgow. Put it on the child? Yes. Yeah, Kiara, yeah. And Kiara is on Green Baby Sharks. Thank you very much. Next, we are going to call Jari Chapman. Come, Jari. Watch your camera, Jari. Look, Jari, look. And Jari's on red cocomelon. Okay, take it from him then. Go ahead and sit down, Jari. Sinatra is here? Sinatra Archibald. Jedier Webb. Ajira Walters. Chanel Diamond. Jaylan Daniel. Eden Godfrey. Malaika Jones. Malaika. Kalani Nisbet. Oh my. Jamaiah Hamilton. Jamaiah Hamilton. Jaden Ramnath. Sorry. Go ahead, Maya. Sit down. Come up on the stage. Well, sit down, Maya. Givante Burke. Kenila Anthony. Ajane Walters. Come, Ajane. Ajane. Come. Simeja Archibald. Kalia Charles. Mian. Baby, you. Is that Kalia? Jai. Kalia Charles. Yeah. J. Dan Claxton. Jail Webb. Okay. Rashane Brown. Is that you turn over? Oh, Fed, this way. So, Kimaya Ward. She'll take a picture. Kimaya Ward. Kimaya, no, this way. Kimaya. It's Kimaya. Oh, okay. Who is the parent? Soraya Smithen. Soraya, careful. Soraya Smithen. Yvonne J. Richard. Yvonne J. Richard. Okay, give the children. Did I miss anybody? No, I don't think so. No. Give your children a round of applause, please. Also, we had some parents taking part in the parents' race. And so, on behalf of Colin Archibald, I'm going to ask Snooki to come. I'm going to ask Shamonia to come on behalf of Kyle Dow. I'm going to ask Nandi to come on behalf of Gidel. Burke. Yes, didn't run? But you get a participation medal. And so At this time, I'm going to ask Alyssa to play the sponsors clip. Thank you. And don't run away, parents, because you two would have played a part, and so right after this, you will get your prize. Yes, again.
Child Development Center would like to thank the following sponsors: Advanced Caribbean Nevis, Frederick S. Liebert, Jerose Walters, Kelvin R.
Jerose Walters, come,
Lydia
because you want to
Blanchett,
hear what your name called.
Seal My Sit, Nevis Housing and Land Development Corporation, Lydia Phillip, past student Zimaria Liebert, Unoka Fleming, Serena Brown, Kiara Glasgow, Vincia Jeffers, Joan Williams, June Thompson, Super Chick Bus, Honorable Mac Brantley, DYI Jen, Londa Brown, Sugar and Spice, Colin Archibald, Carol Thompson, Sasha Henry, Shirley Mills, Colleen Forbes and family, Ronnie and Melissa Fleming, Cindy Library, Sylvester Brown, Susan Nesbitt, PHP Consulting Limited, Alyssa Thompson, Shalicia Glassford, Smith & Revolution Cleaning Services, Stedroy Williams, Chanel Otley, Shirley Mills, J. Calvin Ford, Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams, Ralph Otley, Mildred Charles, and the past student Imani Archibald.
Don't mash it up, okay? One sit down. All right, give a round of applause for the sponsors, please. And Jerose Walters, please. Thank you. All right, congratulations. All right, thank you very much for your time.
Well, that's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.